Hello and welcome. In the last video, we built our code and synchronized the database. That means our tables now officially exist in the database. So the next logical question is, how do we see that data? This is where Table Browser comes in. Think of Table Browser as a developer microscope. It lets you look directly into tables without writing forms or code. Very powerful. Also very dangerous if misused. So let's understand it properly. To open Table Browser, go to Visual Studio. You can open it in two ways. You can select the table from the application object tree, or you can select the table directly from your project. For now, we'll open it from the project. Right-click on the table, and click on Open Table Browser. This opens a grid view showing the raw records stored in that table. No UI logic. No form validations. Just pure data. This is extremely useful for verification. For example, after database sync, this is the fastest way to confirm that the table actually exists. You can also insert records manually. This is very helpful during development, especially when forms are not ready yet. You can quickly add test data and move forward. You'll also notice system fields like RecId. RecId is a unique identifier generated by the system. You don't control it. You don't change it. You simply let the system handle it. Table Browser is also great for checking relations. Let's try a quick example. First, we'll open the LM Employees table using Table Browser and create a new employee record. We'll enter an employee ID and a name and save the record. Now let's switch to the Leave Request table. When we try to enter an employee ID here, we'll notice something interesting. Instead of typing the value manually, we get a lookup. When we open that lookup, the employee we just created appears in the list. That lookup is not magic. It works because of the table relation we defined earlier. The system understands that the employee ID in the Leave Request table is related to the employee ID in the LM Employees table. So it automatically pulls valid values. This also means validation is working. You can't select an employee that doesn't exist, so with just one relation, we get lookup, validation, and navigation, without writing any extra code. That's the real power of table relations. And Table Browser helps you catch that instantly. Now, some important rules. Table Browser is not meant for end users. It bypasses business logic, security, and validations. So it should never be used for real business operations. In development, it's fine, as long as you know what you're doing. Think of it like opening the engine of a car. Great for checking. Not great for driving. Also remember this, data entered through Table Browser may behave differently from data entered through forms. Forms often trigger logic, default values, and validations. Table Browser does not. So to summarize, Table Browser allows you to verify tables, view raw data, insert test records, and validate relationships. But it should never replace proper UI or business logic. In the next video, we'll move into classes and start adding real behavior to our data. Thanks for watching. And remember, Table Browser is powerful, but only when used responsibly.